Our next presenting company is IR Protective Devices. IR Protective Devices Lifeguard.me product provides personal GPS tracking for people, pets, and property by providing a comprehensive GPS and cellular monitoring service in micro size. Presenting for IR Protective Devices this morning is Sandy Rawson.
Good morning. I just want to thank Neil for putting the heavyset guy after Sweet Amanda, and then showing me that I need powerful yoga. And then following a cupcake company. With the name anyway. I am Sandy Rawson. Lifeguard.me is our company, and basically what we're trying to do is put a product out there that will help track and find any lost asset, a person, a pet. We have a unique device. You can see it on the dog's collar. It works through GPS as well as cell. And you got to ask yourself, what happens when the PowerPoint doesn't work? Okay, if you lost something for a short period of time, if anybody's ever lost a dog, I'm a dog owner. And if my dog got out and got lost, it's horrifying. With our device, the minute that the dog, or the person, or the child reaches the perimeter of your home, with our device you will get an instant text and email telling you that that dog has breached, and that's because we have what we call a geofence. If anybody knows the phrase, it basically is an invisible line around your property. And with the geofence, the minute your dog or child is gone, you'll know. Instantly, your cell phone will become a tracking device. So you can use an app off of your cell phone to track that pet right away. Simultaneously, anybody at home can get on the computer through the internet and be able to follow that asset as well, or that pet. Again, as you see the dog has on the collar, that's our tracker. It's non-invasive, it's not a chip. There are 78.2 million dogs, 86 million cats in the United States. So we have the wherewithal and the ability to prevent any pet from getting lost. Let me just go through it. Set me up here now. Oh, here we go. There's nothing more frightening than a lost child. If anybody has experienced that, it is absolutely horrifying. Our device can go on a belt. It can be worn as an ankle bracelet. It can be worn as a wristband. It can be put on a belt loop. So if a child were to deviate from where they're supposed to be, you would know instantaneously. That also goes for seniors. If there's an Alzheimer's patient or someone that has dementia that gets out of their facility, we'll be able to track them, not after they're gone and you realize, oh my goodness, they're gone, but the minute that they breach, we'll be on them. Our initial strategy pertains to pets, because we have some very solid people on our board that have made some inways. One of the strategies that we'll employ is to work with the ASPCA and the Humane Society. We've gotten real good indications from them that they'd be willing to do a revenue share with us, which would allow us to market our product through their website. I obviously have a slew of people that participate in those sites, that donate, and that utilize their stuff. Our tracking partner is Aspenta down in Georgia. Instead of having, everybody has a cell phone, you have a service provider, you have Verizon, you have AT&T, you have Sprint. With Aspenta, we have the opportunity to utilize all cell carriers that are out there through their network. So if you have AT&T and you're not strong on the South Shore of Long Island, it doesn't matter, because our device will ping off of the Verizon or the Sprint tower. Our manufacturing partner is Ayrshire. Ayrshire is a massive electronics producing company, 1.4 billion in sales. They're worldwide. They are ready to go outside of Memphis. So they'll do all our fulfillment. They'll ship, right to the customer. On the bottom of the slide, you get an idea of what the size of our tracker is. Our funding requirements, $500,000 gets us prototypes, 50 of them, which we can put into different markets to beta test. We're using technology that's in existence. So this is nothing new or special. What is new and special is that it's smaller, it's sleeker, and it's more feasible. These are some of the other companies that are out there. So this market exists. It's out there. You all have GPS, you all have cell. What's different about us is that our product is better, it's easier to use, our cost is significantly less expensive than what's out there. Our management team, we have John Dunn. John comes out of Petco, he's out in California. He's made some tremendous inroads with the ASPCA, with the Humane Society, with Petco. We have Tom Calinati, who's a brilliant tax guy. The lawyer is, so-so. For those of you guys that know him, he's all right. Neil is great. Brian Clark's an advisor, comes out of Apple, was there in the 80s, very, very bright guy. Currently doing some work with eBay and PayPal with respect to apps. So the application that's going to go on your phone, if your pet or your child or your senior disappears, that app will be produced by him, and it allows you to track that person instantly. Paul McGowan is another bright guy who knows about rolling out sales on a national level. And Bob Brennan is a pet person that has also gotten some great indications of interest from a variety of different places with respect to carrying our product. So we have good, solid people. We, again, we're just building something a little bit better, a little bit smaller, and a little bit more efficient that will allow us to protect any person or any pet that's out there. And Pillar Rock USA.
Thank you. Any questions?
Gentleman back.
Great product, great promising product. Two questions. Have you considered adding a vibration sensor, a motor-based vibration sensor for training the dog? And how do you deal with the battery issue? How often do I need to unleash, the thing and
In
recharge
sleep
it?
mode right now, in sleep mode, the battery will work for 30 days. It can charge through a USB port or through, a regular plug-in. And the first question about training the dog?
Yeah, the vibration sensor, the motor-based vibration sensor can be added to such devices to train the dog actually if he breaches the certain distance or certain conditions. Is
Yeah,
this, something you have to consider?
It's a good, like, akin to like the invisible fence type of thing where it learns that, we haven't thought about it. On the device, we will have a panic button for kids and for seniors, which press for time, I don't want to get into that. But I don't have a vibration, but it's a great idea. And it's something that we can definitely throw out there. It makes a lot of sense.
Great. Any other questions? George, last question.
What would be the expected retail cost of this product, and is there a subscription model also?
Excellent, yes, there is. Retail, we have two schools of thought, but basically, you're looking at about $90, $95. In the first year, our initial thought is to just, that would be it, and it would encompass the subscription fee. Subsequently, it would be $7.95 a month. So in the first year, we're talking about maybe putting it all together just as one. But yeah, about $7.95 a month on a subscription basis.
Can you customize the fence in case you wanted to build it around their school or something?
Yes, that's a great question. Yes, you can. You can create that fence around their school. Not only can you create it around their school, if your child takes a bus route, and that route is supposed to be right, left, 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 right, left, you can create that geofence for that route. If that bus deviates from that route, you, your wife, your other children get a text and an email instantly saying it's deviated. Now, it could be a detour, whatever the case may be. But absolutely, yeah, you can. You can put it around your child's school, you can put it around your house, you can put it around a route. So if that child deviates from that route, you know, not an hour later, but within seconds. And the tracking device on the smartphone will allow you to get within 3 feet of the asset. So that child, you know exactly where they are instantly.
Okay, thank you, Sam.
All right, thank you.
Our next presenting company is Pillar Rock USA. Its JetRite effervescent tablet minimizes common effects of jet lag by replenishing some of the melatonin and vital nutrients lost during flight due to dehydration. Presenting this morning for Pillar Rock USA will be Richard Lewis